Young against Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Young, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's Weber. Last game we saw him score 13. And that one drops for him. Ball's got 8 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is Young. In the game against Orlando, very impressive. Again, Young missing. Hornets trail by 17. Now, Weber. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And a deep three from MP. The long distance three is buried. Prince has got 38 points.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Jones against Bay. Here's Weber. Rebound by the Hawks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And here's Weber following the three from Prince. Jones in the post. He's defended by Bay. Weber against Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. Charlotte again missing. Now here's Prince. Here's Okongwu. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta riding high with a 23-point lead heading.
24. The Hawks. 47.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they wanted to have.
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
On the court for Atlanta, Murray out there with Prince. And it's Griffin. Then there's Hunter. And it's Bol in at the 5 down low. Williams can't hit. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Hawks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Prince misses. Charlotte shooting a blockbuster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Maledon passes to Rozier. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Got a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Orlando was tremendous. He had an impressive number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And here is Rozier following the three from Prince. Clarkson looking for an opening. Shoots over Griffin. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here is Maledon after the three-pointer from Prince. Maledon passes to Richards. That's a 2 from Rozier. They grab their own miss. Here's Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 57 points for Prince.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Rozier. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
And the numbers of Terry Rozier, as you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
And here are the Hornets now, following the 3 from Prince. They get it again. Williams can't get it to go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Prince's shot is good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game?
Pass to Rozier. Knocked loose and stolen by Prince. Pull up Che. The shot's good.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Tipped away and stolen by Prince. The 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Maledon. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. That one goes in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Maledon. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Clarkson after the three-pointer from Prince. Knocked away and stolen by Prince. From past the arc, another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rozier against Prince. Here's Williams, and Bull pulls it down.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win. With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Maledon passes to Clarkson. The kick out to Rozier. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Bogdanovich against Clarkson. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Will it go? Left side, Williams. Over Bull. Charlotte again missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Back to Prince. No one near him. And again, it's Atlanta.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. Jones against Johnson. Jones, no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Dinwiddie against Prince. Another three for Atlanta. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
There's the pass to Bull. Back to Prince. And another one falls.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. And the Hornets making a change here. Weber's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Bays checked in for Johnson. Young is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Passes it to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Prince. Ball going up court. Here's Bogdanovich, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is.
So a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Bucks ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Jones is out there with Weber, and it's Williams at the center. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now, here is Weber. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ball with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Pass to Weber. Pass the ball. Takes a three. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rozier the pass to Williams. Weber with it, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hornets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
First team foul.
Weber hits them both. Here's Young. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Weber, the pass to Williams. Ball feeling it out a bit. Releases. Here's Jones. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Prince against Rozier. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Ball, the pass to Weber. Back to Ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
For Atlanta, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Rozier, the pass to Jones. Griffin against Weber. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Rozier for 3. And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Hornets. Maladon comes in for Ball. Murray's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And that's the battle. They
hits it again. Wow.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for 2nd all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. MP way outside. No good there. And the Hornets now going the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Maladon passes to Rozier. Traps in the tray. Rozier's got 19 points.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
And here is Prince. Non-stop scoring machine here. Okongwu, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Clarkson outside. The shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin.
You flash back to Sadiq Bey's rookie season, and as the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the
good. Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Here's Maladon. Here's Williams. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game. He got it again. Sensational.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And even in hostile territory, the fans have to respect what he's done here tonight.
You know, Greg, he's filling it up and giving them their money's worth with his terrific performance.
Well, put a hand up, put 2 hands up, an arm, a leg. It's not bothering him right now. All of these shots are just working. He's a force on offense.
Charlotte making a switch here. Richards is checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Johnson's checked in. Rozier for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Dinwiddie is checked in for Rozier. And a change for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in for Johnson.
Yeah, easy call.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Here's Richards. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Clarkson outside. And the pass to Maledon. Shoots. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Richards.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Prince's shot is good.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Clarkson outside. Dinwiddie outside. Passes to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Palmer. The second chance effort. Richards. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Prince. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Prince.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Clarkson. The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. No coverage that time.
Assisted by Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Now here's Maledon. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Richards. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Weber.
At the line for the Hawks. Bo at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Bol. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
On the court for Atlanta, Bol is out there with Johnson. Then it's MP. And it's Forrest in at the point guard position.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Prince's shot is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
A 17-foot shot on the way. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Ball finds Dinwiddie. And here is Maladon. Charlotte moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Rozier. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Got a piece of it. Now Prince. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's good once more. Nice make there from Prince.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Maladon passes the ball. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Prince against Dinwiddie. Fires from the wing. Again, the Hawks score.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Several teams changing it up here.
At the line.
Ball hits them both. And the Hawks with possession here. Prince, the pass to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Maladon's checked in for Charlotte.
Now, into the lineup for your Hornets, Theo.
From deep, Prince connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident.